I don't want this video to just be me being all doom and gloom, because, you know, that doesn't help the situation in the slightest, now does it? But yes, I have made the decision to cancel the Luigi's Mansion 3 and Minecraft build, for a variety of reasons which I'll get to soon. But first, why did I want to make it in the first place? I obviously didn't expect that Luigi's Mansion 2 video to go viral, but, I mean, you've seen the video, I'm sure. And since that was, and still is to this day, my only video to go viral, I have no clue how to capitalize off of it. So for the longest time, I did nothing. I had no idea what to do. I kept debating ideas back and forth about what I could possibly do, maybe as like a sequel in a way, right? But I never thought of anything. I considered Luigi's Mansion 3, but I dismissed it for a lot of reasons. I knew that the build was really big. It was a lot bigger than Luigi's Mansion 2 for sure. It was a lot more detailed as well. Luigi's Mansion 2 has a very cartoony art style, but Luigi's Mansion 3 is very realistic. But I think the main reason why I didn't want to do Luigi's Mansion 3 is because it would take away from the specialty of Luigi's Mansion 2 in a way. By building the last resort, it would make Evershade Valley feel less one-off and special, you know? So for the longest time, I didn't even consider it on my radar. In fact, I didn't consider any other game to build. What else was I going to build? And for the longest time, I kept thinking this way, up until probably around March of this year, when I ultimately decided that, you know what, I'll give it a try. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? I thought about how much fun I had while making Luigi's Mansion 2, and I thought I'd have that much fun yet again. I also knew that it would likely get me quite a few views. I mean, Luigi's Mansion 3 is a lot more popular than 2 is, isn't it? And I just knew that all the issues that I was gonna have were just gonna be a problem for future me anyways. I mean, I didn't have to deal with them in the moment anyways, so, you know, what was the point in that? And with that, I began making the build, and then I shortly announced it later on. And for the longest time, everything went smoothly. I mean, sure, there were a lot bigger rooms than there were in Evershade Valley, but, I mean, they weren't getting in the way. I was still building them. It eventually got to the point where I was calling with Mern's Worms, the guy that inspired me to do all this in the first place. And come Hotel Shops, everything was still going just fine. But afterwards, I don't know when it necessarily started, there was a change in how I would feel whenever I would work on it. And I think that's because all the rooms past Hotel Shops just got really big. I mean, yeah, sure, they were big before, but now they were even bigger and more time-consuming to make, taking probably around 30 minutes per room. Getting to Castle McFright's, every room took like a day to make. Completely stark difference from Luigi's Mansion 2, at least. It also probably didn't help that the Switch 2 and Deltarune both released around this time as well. But I think the main reason why I stopped making it was the fact that I was just getting bored. It just wasn't fun anymore. It wasn't fun to make. It took way too long to make. Every room had to be hyper-realistic. I just wasn't having fun. And so the time I spent working on it slowly decreased. Eventually getting to the point where I was working on the build probably around once a week, once every 2 weeks maybe. Not often at all. Along with the feelings of burnout coming from both the fact that I just didn't want to work on it and the fact that the rooms got really big. On top of that, I also felt really pressured to work on it because I felt like I would be disappointing you guys. I felt like if I wasn't working on it, I'd be letting both my friends and you guys down. So I didn't want to work on it, but I felt forced to. It felt like an obligation to work on it, just to make people happy. Which is why I didn't cancel it sooner. So I just wasn't having fun. It got to the point where I wasn't having fun, and every time I would work on it, which was rare because I would work on it very little, I wasn't having fun and I wasn't making good progress. I tried to do a room a day on the build, but because of the fact I wasn't having fun and just how big the rooms got, it wasn't consistent. Eventually leading to the point where I decided to scrap the first world and move on to a better one. But I thought at the time that making a second world would save it, and it would make me want to work on it again, because after all, there's no deadline this time, unlike Luigi's Mansion 2. So I can just work on it whenever, however long it takes, I'll get it done eventually, right? With this second build, I even started to post little updates through my community posts, thinking that would make me motivated, but it didn't. This all culminated the other day where I was building the basement, and I finally realized I'm not having fun. I've not been having fun, and I know I'm not going to continue to have fun. The world downloads are going to be in the description if you want them, but obviously they're unfinished. They're not the best, so don't expect much, but they are there if you want to play them. So, what's next? I don't know. Before you ask, no, I doubt I'm going to make Luigi's Mansion 1, and it's not because it's difficult, it's just because I don't really like that game. Kind of a hot take, I just don't really prefer it over the other two. I'm not ruling it out for the future, but for the time being, I doubt I'll make Luigi's Mansion 1. And that goes for a lot of other games too. I don't really know what else I'll be making. I feel like I'm kind of known as just the Minecraft remake guy, which is a good title to have, don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool. But I just don't know what to make next. Whatever it is, I'm sure we'll do it together, and communication is definitely going to be needed in the future. Unlike this, where I was really silent the entire time. Sorry for canceling it, I know that a lot of you were looking forward to it, but it's just not something I'm really interested in anymore. I hope you guys all understand, and I guess I'll see you here next time when I don't know what we'll do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all